It's your girl Dee Dee Walker live on 106tbcradio.com. I hope you guys are enjoying the music tonight. And like I said before, I'm also on YouTube as well. So I'm doing this thing now where I am taking a portion of my show, just a portion of it, so the folks on YouTube can hear it, so they could join me every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's right here on 106tbcradio.com. And of course, if you join me on YouTube, you'll see my interviews that I had with folks. You'll also see my word of the day. What's up Wednesday? What? Me around and about, just everything. Talking about the stuff that I bought on Amazon. I'm doing a little bit of everything over there. So, guys, get over there, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share my videos, man. Let other folks know about me, and I'll be really happy. So anyway, before we get into the song that I was telling you guys about before, which was Soulmate Addicted by Mac. Before we get into that song right there, and I'm going to let you guys listen to that. And by the way, if you listen to me on YouTube after you hear the song, I want you guys to let me know what you think about it, okay? Because if you love it, let me know that you love it. And by the way, all the folks out there that want their music to air, you could do that on 106tbcradio.com. All you got to do is send me an email and listen to this email, the DDWLive show at gmail.com. I'm going to say it one more time. The DDWLive show at gmail.com. Send me an MP3. Make sure it's an MP3. I can't stress it enough. And I know those who listen to me all the time, you're like, Dee Dee, you say that all the time. We get it. But the thing is, not everybody gets it. They still send me a SoundCloud, YouTube link. They never send me the MP3. So please send me the MP3 and I'll make sure that I'll do right by you if you do right by me. Okay? All right. So anyway, I wanted to talk about the subject of the day. And I kind of been on this the whole month. I've been focusing on this kind of same title or whatever. And it's all about self-worth. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Last time I talked about make sure that you don't allow people to get in your head, take up space in your head. And I think the reason why I'm talking about this, because this conversation outside of me on YouTube and everything always seems to come up. We always seem to come back to that point about, should we care what other people think about us? Should we care what other people are thinking, period? And I think, just to get you on the inside of my conversation a little bit, one of the folks that I was talking to was saying that, Dee Dee, you should care 150% about what people think about you, because if you don't, then opportunities can get lost, because if they think that you're a bad person, why would they want to work with you? And I thought about that and I was like, you might be right. And I went back and I pondered on it a little bit. And I said, it is true. It is true. We should care about what people think about us. It is important to make sure that the person doesn't get a bad impression, because being a good person just should come natural. So if you're being a good person, then this other person should have a good impression on you. But what I mean is that you really shouldn't care, in a sense, what people think. Is simply this: if you're doing the things that are right, and you're doing the things that make sense, and you're doing the things that you are comfortable with living with, and you know that you're doing this, and that person still has a problem with you, yeah, you shouldn't care what they think. I'm just saying. Listen, this is your girl Dee Dee Walker live on 106tbcradio.com, and you're probably also listening to me right now on YouTube. If you are, please leave a comment. Please share this video. Oh, and one more thing, or two more things. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. Oh, and one more thing, and make sure you hit all. This is, like I said before, this song is called Soulmate Addicted by Matt. enjoy. Let me know what you guys think about it. This is Dee Dee Walker Live on the Dee Dee Walker Live Show.
I can't stay away from you. You are too much for me. Good loving keep calling me. You're making my flesh so weak. I have to pray to keep it strong. Manifest it to the heart. To keep from falling. Make it hard for me to wanna do wrong. I need some time to settle things. Can we be friends and be in love? So no need for stalling. Give in, let God and let it go. I'm so addicted. Can't find this feeling when I'm so deep into you. Will I be calling? Why me falling? Only when it comes to you. I'm so addicted. Can't find this feeling when I'm so deep into you. Will I be calling? The reasons why I'm falling. Only when it comes to you. Remember when we first met? All we could do is stop and stare. It made us wonder towards one another. Where have you been all of my life? True love at first sight's true. We have the proof to prove. Still addicted together. Come together whenever. Still doing what lovers do. I'm so addicted. Can't find this feeling when I'm so deep into you. Will I be calling? The reasons why I'm falling. Only when it comes to you. When it comes to you, girl, I can't help myself. I loved you from the start. Cause of this addiction, you will always have my heart. I promise I will never change. I'm your addict. When it comes to you, I will do anything. Can't I just feel this feeling when I'm so deep into you? When I'm deep into you, girl. I'll be calling. Why be falling? I'll be falling. Only when it comes to you. When I come to you, girl. I'm so addicted. I just can't fight this feeling when I'm so deep into you. Will I be calling? The reasons why I'm falling. Only when it comes to you. The body, the lies in your mind. I'm so deep into you. Oh.
The Dee Dee Walker Show.
Yes, that was by Matt. Did you guys like that? I did too. I thought that was pretty cool. I really did. That was by Matt. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. I want to clarify something up. I want everybody to send music. And if you do send me something that is not an MP3, it's not that we won't play it. It's just that it's not going to get up in the time that it's supposed to. And I'm like usually always by some kind of email system or something like that. It's on my phone or whatever. So if you send me an MP3, it is so easy to do that. It really is. It is. It's like a 1, 2, 3, But if it's where you send me to your SoundCloud or whatever, because that's what you know to do, I understand that. But the problem is that I have to go through a couple of 4 other steps to be able to put it up. And then what happens is, because I'm so busy, I wind up putting it aside. And I don't want to do that. I want to play your music. I want to support you. Support, support, support. That's what we do on here. Okay? Listen, speaking about that, I have a couple of videos that I just put up on YouTube. So I definitely want you guys to go ahead and check it out. Juneteenth just happened. Yeah, Juneteenth just happened, y'all. And I am so excited because it is the first federal holiday of Juneteenth. Now, Juneteenth has been out forever. I remember my aunties, my uncles, all telling me about the story behind Juneteenth. So everybody is very familiar with it. And then some folks are not. Some folks do not know what Juneteenth is. Like, for instance, when we were downtown, and we were enjoying the festivities and everything that was going on to celebrate the federal holiday for Juneteenth. Some folks was like, okay, so what is going on? I didn't even know what is this? And we're like, it's Juneteenth. And they're like, oh, okay, And so so not everybody knows what it is. But to me, I know a lot about it because I've heard stories. I've heard, the whole, the fact that, I am still learning about my history, and I'm sure you guys can tell me even more about that. But it's just something that I'm so excited about because when this whole thing went down, the first thing I did is I looked around and I looked at everybody, and everybody looks so just like, it's like, I don't know. It's like seeing your child go off to college, seeing your child get married. It was that feeling right there, and it touched my heart. It really did. It touched my heart. So I just wanted to come on here and say I hope everybody had a blessed Juneteenth. It was the first Juneteenth. Like I said, went on forever, but it's the first federal holiday celebrated as a federal holiday. I know some other folks too were like, well, what does Juneteenth mean? They thought that folks would be out protesting and everything on Juneteenth, and I'm sure some people probably did march down and everything in remembrance of that day, but it was such a peaceful festive time. There was music being played. There was people getting up performing. I saw people that I haven't seen in a long time. People that I saw in passing, did not know their name but recognized them, because you know how you see somebody all the time but you don't know who their name is, and you see them and they're like, hey, how are you doing? You're like, oh my goodness. It was such a nice thing, and it was a beautiful thing. And I come from two different heritages. I come from my mom's side of the family are Cubans, and of course my dad's side of the family are Jamaicans and African Americans. So to me, this was like a beautiful thing. Both sides of the family, as I've spoken before, each one of them talk about how their great grandparents came here, were slaves, they were slaves, and they were children or great grandchildren of slaves. So the stories are there, and of course our history when they played in the movies and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm not going to babble too much longer on that and everything. I do want you guys to tune in to my show every Wednesday. I'm right here. This is the home of the Dee Dee Live show. If you guys like that song, I want you to go ahead and leave some comments below to let a sister know what, if you like it. This is another song by Gavin. It's called Love Speaks. Check.
I get silent. Cause I don't want to miss. Come on now. Anything my heart says. Where love goes, yes. Yeah. I will follow. I will follow.
Hey guys, thank you for listening to the Dee Dee Live show. Enjoy the rest of the evening and the music to go behind it. Again, this is your girl, Dee Dee Live. Please subscribe, Follow me on social media. I'm out there. If I'm on YouTube and you're listening to this, hit the subscribe button and the bell and follow me. Dee Dee Walker Live, guys.
Going